Welcome to the Cosmic Download for August 2019. I'm Anna Francesca Celestino. I'm an intuitive and also founder of the 90-day group coaching program, The Shift System. So I'm so delighted that you've joined me today. And if you've been following the download for a while, you know that I normally have my partner Simone Butler. And the last couple of months, she's been taking a break, and she has decided that her schedule is so full, she just needs to figure out some places to make some space. And so she's decided not to continue with the Cosmic Download. And so I will continue to bring you the energy forecast every month, as I have been. And over the next few months, I'll be experimenting with different formats for the program. So I hope you'll stay with me as we go on this adventure. If you have any suggestions or anything that you would like to see in the download, please leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear. All right, enough said about all of that. Let's get on to the August forecast. So my theme for this month is what's growing in your garden. This month we have the opportunity for a lot of emotions and feelings to be flowing through us. We may be feeling really fantastic one moment, and then in the next moment we have a surge of some other feeling. It could be anger or fear or sadness. It's going to be a bit of an emotional roller coaster this month. Now, the good thing about that is that these emotions are attached to past experiences. They're trigger points, or they get activated by triggers in our lives, things that go back to the past. And you know, we all want to get rid of these old patterns, these old ways of thinking and doing things that hold us back from really expressing our full potential and expressing more joy, receiving more joy in our lives. So maybe you can think of something, a pattern that you've been carrying for a while that's been slowing you down, holding you back from really having the life that you want to be living. I know I certainly have been able to think of a couple things in the last while that have been coming up for me. One of them, a theme that I see a lot from a lot of people lately, is feeling like we're just not enough, feeling like we have to keep doing more and more and more before we're worthy of receiving. So definitely that's one pattern on my list that I'm ready to let go of. And again, maybe you can think of something. If you have one, put it in the comments below. Maybe we'll help each other think of or identify what these patterns are. So this month, again, a bit of an emotional roller coaster, but all for the good of more freedom, more self-expression, breaking free of these old patterns. And I'm going to give you a tip on something I do when strong emotions come up when I'm doing healing work with people. So I'll tell you about that in just a moment. So the other energy that's up with this month is forgiveness, which is great because a lot of times these old emotions are attached to something that we're holding on to, something that we're angry about or resentful about, something that we're holding somebody to from the past. And all that does in the long run is hold us hostage, holds us prisoner to the past as well. So we want to try and let go of these old things so that we're free to really be present and powerful in the moment. And so luckily, forgiveness is another energy that's really strong this month. And I wrote in my forecast, forgiveness is just another way of saying, thank you, you can go now. So we're just, in the process of releasing. And the energy is there to support us. Another thing I wrote is that old hurts can be released with grace now. And so that's what we want, just a graceful release of the past and all of the stuff that's been holding us back. So this month, something to do is to picture your heart as a garden and ask yourself, what am I growing in my garden? What seeds am I planting? Am I planting anger or resentment or fear, disappointment? Am I planting that? Or am I planting joy and happiness, opportunity, fullness, love, relationship? What are the things that I'm planting in my garden? So you might even draw a picture of, a garden plot and put in there what you're putting in, and then maybe draw in the weeds of things that you want to weed out of your garden, things that you're ready to let go of. So I think that would be a fun exercise for this month. I thought this month I would add in something about numerology. This month is August. It's an 8-month, 8th month of the year, and the year itself is a 3-year. So everything that we've been doing up till now coming to pass. So all the work that we've put in, it's a karmic number. So what we've been putting out, now we're going to get back. And hopefully it's all good things. You've been working hard. Like I said, there's that pattern of feeling like we're not enough. So chances are you've done a lot more than you even needed to get back some results. So this month, be on the lookout for what you can receive, what's coming back to you, what love is coming back to you, what joy is coming back to you, what good results are coming back to you for the things that you've been working on over the last while. So I said that I would give you a tip from my healing work that I do, the energetic healing work that I do. When I'm working with a client and we're going back looking into a past life or present life experiences, and there's a lot of emotion that's attached to it. A lot of times the things that stick from the past are the things that we haven't resolved. So overwhelming grief that we haven't resolved, overwhelming fear that we haven't resolved. So we want to be able to step back into that experience so that we can clear it, but we don't want to have to experience the full force of all of those feelings again. So a little trick that I have in my healing work is to ask the universe for a field of absorption. That's what I call it. And basically it's like a big, I picture it as like a big cosmic sponge. And we ask that it absorb the bulk of the emotion so that we only have to feel a little bit of it so that we can walk back through it again. So it's almost like a tincture. We just want to walk back through a tiny bit of it, but still get the experience of it so that we can release it. So if you're feeling a lot of really strong emotions or in the moment feeling strong emotions, just ask the universe for a cosmic sponge or a field of absorption to absorb some of that so that you can experience it. The idea when the feelings come up is to feel them and let them move through. If we get scared or afraid of the emotions and we try and push them back down, then they have to go through another cycle, wait to be triggered again to come back up and be released. So this month we really want to be on top of, if we feel something, even if it's uncomfortable, be with it. If we want to ask for that cosmic sponge, that's great. And then allow that feeling to move through us, bringing with it whatever memories or thoughts, beliefs that we have that are attached to it, so that we can recognize that that's totally from the past. It doesn't have anything to do with our lives now. We've grown beyond that and we're ready for a clean slate. We're ready to experience more joy, receive more love. And that's the idea. That's the direction that we're going in. So that's it for this month. I also, if you're interested in working any of these emotions to kind of understand what they're about, I have a link to my emotional workout worksheet below. It takes about 10 minutes to do. All you have to do is work through 6 simple questions that I have for you that help you get to the root of what that issue is about, and then one simple question to sort of turn it all around and move you in a new direction. So if you're interested in doing a little bit of personal work, there's the free worksheet down below. All right, that's it for August. I hope you have a great month. I hope it's not too hot where you are. I hope that you can, stay cool this summer, and I'll see you in September.